It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see Derek Stingley. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Texans and the Commanders, all that and more, coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. The final 4 weeks of the NFL. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
On second down, it's Daniels. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
So he's coming off a game, Mike, that was really a bit of a mixed bag. I mean, on one hand, 5 touchdowns and the victory. That's the ultimate goal. On the other hand, very careless with the ball at times. It led to a handful of turnovers. He got away with it last week, but I'm not sure that's something he wants to make a habit of going forward. He has to find that happy medium. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. If he's able to do that, I think they got a good chance of coming out on top once again.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Here's a designed run. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry now for Ty Chandler. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Texans 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down on what should be the final play. Here's 3rd and 2. They send him right out of the slot. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Daniels now on 1st down. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Blown back in the back. The ball comes out, and the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where you're...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? On play action, Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back.
Three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now, faking the give. Catch made right side by Thomas. That catch number 40 on the season for him. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. In motion comes Thomas. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. His throw left side is complete. He is in. Touchdown, Texans. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. To the air again is Daniels. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
17 yards on that play. 1st down, Washington. They bring the tight end in motion. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the... On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Washington. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Texans offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. And that one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Texans stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where you see the final score there. C.D. Lamb, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head up to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Jahmyr Gibbs, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far. But both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
2nd down, and here's a run, and here's Mixon. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over once more. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. 3rd down and 9. Throwing is Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Texans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. That one incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Quick throw here is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Slot receiver headed right. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly...
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Texans 24, Commanders nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Commanders offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, it's Daniels. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Daniels gonna throw again. Through the air, connecting with Debo. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 39-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. The extra point is up and through. And the Texans move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. There's offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That one pulled in by Brown.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Let's go now.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. Daniels now on first down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that...
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go.
Now Daniels. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready, set,
Third and long.
set, go.
Here's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The Texans offense ready for this next possession. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the fourth. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now a give on the ground. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Right back to him on first down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.